Pope Francis passed away on April 21st, 2025. He's one of the most influential and important popes in history. And JD Vance was the last person to see him alive. This is no fucking coincidence. JD Vance killed that man. JD Vance is responsible for this catastrophe. We need to stop this. I don't even know what JD Vance looks like anymore. I've seen everything of what he looks like. Oh my god. So yeah, the Pope's dead. And like I said, JD Vance, the last person to see him alive. There's 0% chance. There's a 0% chance this is a coincidence. This propeller hat wearing motherfucker definitely is involved somehow. And obviously with such an influential person dying after a not so influential person met him, everyone decided to erupt and say something. Even JD Vance had something to add. He posted up on Twitter and tweeted like he's Omni-Man announcing the Guardian's death. I mean, it's just crazy how much happened around the Pope's death, because obviously JD Vance was just there chilling. Surely he had nothing to do with it. But people like Jay Schlatt were able to just predict it. My guy said April's gonna be a big month for him. Yeah, I think he's right. I think April was a big month for him. I don't know. But then the two people they had lined up after him, they really said, here's what you'd look like if you're black or Asian. As for the infamous meeting where Vance met the Pope, it happened on Easter Sunday, which was April 20th, 2025 this year. Normally, it's just formal to gift the Pope something, and I was over here thinking, oh, JD Vance is gonna give him like a joint or something, let him light it up on 420. No, he sent that fucker to hell. That's the gift he gave him. Also, initially, JD Vance was supposed to share his little rainbow of a lollipop, but JD Vance was like, no, I don't want to share. This is mine. But on a real note, I'd say I had a pretty shit Easter because I had to work. Didn't get to spend any time with my family. All this stuff. And work was just rough. Fuck! Imagine being the Pope and having to spend your Easter with JD Vance, bro. Imagine dying and the worst thing that happened on that day was you met somebody. That's fucked up. I don't know why they let the fucking Antichrist near the Pope, though. That's just an insane thing to do. Also, if we're letting Vance be the Grim Reaper now, could he go meet some other people, please? That'd be much appreciated. Like Billy Ray Cyrus. The church is facing some internal debates right now, whether they should be progressive or more conservative. One of the potential candidates is Peter Turkson of Ghana, and that would make him the first black pope in modern history. Now I'm going to teach you guys about some shit I know nothing about or care about, so this is going to be very fun for me. I'm excited. I'm smiling. Big old smile right here. A grin from ear to ear. And because I want to disrespect the church, I'm not going to learn what any of this means or how to properly say any of it. The College of Cardinals will convene to elect a new pope, and this process is known as the conclave. This decision will shape the church's direction on key issues like LGBTQ rights, clerical celibacy, and interfaith relations. The global Catholic community watches closely, anticipating who their next pope will be. Like it's a game of footy. It's 2-2 in extra time. Who the fuck's gonna win this shit? I don't care. Here's a little thing for me. I hate religion. Religion is stupid. It's all a scam. Fuck you guys if you're religious. That's... Realistically, this all could have just been simply avoided if we didn't let JD Vance outside of his little bubble. The little entity thing should not be allowed outside of the White House because... Is JD Vance the fucking vice president? I don't even know who JD Vance is, dude. Yeah, okay, cool. Why is JD Vance even India? Why is JD Vance India? Vance warns of a very dark time without close U.S.-Indian ties. James David Vance. What is this picture? What is this picture? Why does he look like that? What the fuck does he look like that for? What the fuck? Of course, he's in Middletown, Ohio. That's not a real fucking place, bro. Why are we just allowing anyone in this fucking government? That's crazy. His signature is just JDV. It's hard to say more about this situation because, like, yeah, the Pope died and it's JD Vance's fault.